Okay, welcome back to the channel. We're doing a new series where I take various cars around the Nurburgring, and this time it's starting off with the quite popular Ferrari Vision Gran Turismo, recently added, of course, this month. And I sort of like the review I done for it seemed quite popular, so I thought, let's start a new thing where we take cars around the Nurburgring. We're going to make this the very first one of this new series we're doing. If you want to see any car taken around the ring or any other circuit or any other video, just drop us a comment and of course click the subscribe button. I had a few goes around here, and it's hard to kind of keep the car not so much on track, but it's just I've never been particularly great round the Nurburgring, so we'll see what comes of this. We're going to do 2 laps and unleash this mighty beast that Ferrari have created for us. So yeah, look, you can just see the handling's great. I think that's one of the things I said in the review. The handling of this is really good. Other Vision cars, they just don't tend to have that. But here, yeah, we do. I mean, here I've had to back off a tad. Otherwise, we'd put it in the gravel. Don't want to do that. But it's a mix of, so it's a hybrid V6 this, and for a V6 it doesn't sound too bad actually. But yeah, this is definitely one of the few Vision cars I actually like, because the rest of them are kind of, but they said the Porsche one's okay. Again, that's a bit harder to handle than this, I think. But we'll definitely be taking that round here. My other gripe as well is when like the battery power goes, and you have to brake to kind of recover the energy. It just results to using just the combustion engine, and it's it's not as powerful. I mean, you notice it on the straights, definitely. I mean, I doubt we'll have any power left by the time we get to the main straight leading up to like the start-finish line, which is a shame really, because it just relies on the engine, and we can't get much of a boost from it. Every time we brake, it does recover a little bit of energy, so it helps us on sessions like this. And then when you're coming out of corners, I think we just really got to make sure we hit our apexes today. This particular video, and I'm on controller as well. Sadly, I've not got a steering wheel for the PS5 yet. That might be something that gets looked at if there's one cheap enough. It'd be nice to make some real high quality stuff with Gran Turismo, and be able to use the wheel. Get much faster lap times. I mean, whatever the time is with this, I mean, I'm sure I could probably get a few seconds more maybe if I had a wheel. This, we've just got to be cautious. But yeah, the car itself is available for 1 million credits. If you didn't answer, I think it was the 4th question, which was a part of the 25th anniversary celebrations. If you answered that correctly, you got it for free. But yeah, if you haven't, it's available for 1 million credits, which is, and it's under Ferrari's section in like the brand central bit, and it's well worth the purchase, I'd say. It's 1 million. I mean, you find that with all the cars that you got gifted through the various, through like the roulette and stuff like that, and for doing all the missions, you think you could sell a load of them. You have 1 million credits in no time to purchase this. But I've done another video on selling cars. That's if you want to flick back through the channel, that's definitely there for you to go and feast your eyes upon. Yeah, the Nurburgring, very mysterious circuit. I never really saw the big idea and the big love for it throughout throughout doing sim racing, but you can sort of see, like, now when you got a great car to go around, you see why actually it's so brilliant. And it was Nicky Lauda that called it the Green Hell, and you can sort of see why. I mean, it is. Imagine how dangerous it is. I mean, there's no way you could get marshals to cover every sort of section of it, So if something did go wrong in real life, which it has done obviously with Lauda in '76, it's not. Help is it's quite far away. It's a long ass track. this is a great car though. I mean, just look how the bits you go flat out in. Incredible. I've got this. I mean, I'm just using like the generic sort of setup here. But if you set this up properly, you could probably get another 10 seconds, even more maybe, along with the wheel, off your time here. We're going up to the big straight now. Again, we've used up kind of most of our battery power, so we're not going to get that really good boost that we want through here, which is a shame. I mean, I think we should have the ability to deploy it ourselves on here. Maybe there's a button for that yet, and I haven't found it or a setting for it. If I do, I'll be first to share that with you. Okay, so we expect to do quite well in this. I mean, I remember as a kid watching things like Top Gear, driving racing sims then with the car sort of available. A sub 6 second lap around here was just was never going to happen. You're looking at now, I mean, 550. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we can go a little bit better, be a little bit more adventurous. The only thing we're not going to have that we had on the previous lap was the energy recovery. So we lost out to him there. We can get him back. I know some. Get him back already. Look. Oof. We're together. Okay. So he's still going to have a bulk of the ghost car from the last lap. Still going to have a bulk of the energy recovery left over. But we have the knowledge of the circuit now, which is, I think, going to be even more crucial, because we know where last time we were a bit slower, where we can go flat out, be a bit more ambitious. Okay, through there. About a second off, second half off, 2 seconds now. I think that's easily made up of what we learnt before. Still a long lap. Not like we're doing to Supercar or something like that, you know. Okay. Yeah, and for a V6 it does make a good sound, but I just stressed in the other video how Ferrari should have put a V8 or a V10 or V12 in this. They're flirting a lot more with the V6 now, Ferrari, which in their production cars as well, and so not necessarily the production cars, but like with the what's it, like the Le Mans car that they're bringing back out, that's got a V6 in it. I just think it'd be a bit ambitious. There's still a place for V8s, V10s, V12s, hybrid technology that we're sort of coming along with, and synthetic fuels, things like this. I still believe there's a place for them in Formula 1. I really do. And I hope one day we do, you know, go back to that, and that brings a spectacle back to racing. So we need big, loud engines again. We really do. It's 1.6 litre V6 hybrids. Just for me, they don't cut it, like sound-wise. I mean, they sound okay when you're there. Like when you're on the telly, you want to hear them scream past. But when if you've ever been to a Grand Prix, I'm a veteran, nearly 20 now. Over 20, I think. You just they're nice when you're there, but I mean, they're nothing like. You know, I was going when I was younger, when it was V8s, V10s, and incredible. Your ears would be ringing for days after. Absolutely loved it. And that's part of the spectacle of classic racing, really. And we could really do with that ERS boost through there. We're not too far off though. Just about being a bit more ambitious in certain corners. I put the braking thing on to tell you when to brake, but honestly it's more of a hindrance than I'd say it was a help. You're best off going with your own knowledge of you. Oh, it's the water carousel, no worry. I think we can go quicker. Still. But yeah, I preferred it in the old Gran Turismos, like 5 and 6, where there was just like the racing line like we got here, and then there'll be a red stripe where you had to brake. That for me was so much better than like this just says brake there. I mean, it's how accurate that is as well, and it depends on the type of car. I think that's just like a generic thing they put. That's the braking point. But in a car like this, we probably need to brake a little bit earlier. It's not great help. Truth. Alright, so... okay. We can get past it. Brake a little bit later. Wide. I'm still confident we'll be quicker. I just remember in the parts of the circuit where it was a bit slower last time. Close. Yeah, through there, look at that. Now we're fast. May not be by much, but I think it will be enough, definitely. We come up to close to our big straight. Again, just so to remind you earlier, this is on controller, so that's why the driving isn't absolute textbook. I'm interested in doing some of the PC racing stuff again as well. Maybe Automobilista, what's the other one? Assetto. There's a good mod come out for Assetto, 2009 Formula 1 cars. What a season that was. So I'm definitely looking to maybe get that and get the old steering wheel set up again, and we'll have a go there. That could be a lot of fun as well. Again, the boost will be very, very handy through here. Still quite a bit faster though. Get brake properly, tad wide, not too much of a problem. Okay, let's see how much quicker we can go. So yeah, quite a lot. Okay, well I'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe.